what's going on YouTube? This DC Reefer back with a update, but not an update on my tank. An update on a tank that I'm going to be caring for now, which is my job tank. What you're looking at is the office tank. It's a 90-gallon reef ready standard, 90-gallon tank that everybody kind of starts off with or had at one point. And this was a nice addition to our job, but it was very neglected, as you can see. And right now I had like a Astorina style problem, and the tank was leaking. So my last update showed a leak at my job. Well, not a leak, a flood actually. And with that, we had to file an insurance claim. So actually, the water came out to where the fish tank is located, and we was actually to put that in the insurance claim. So you're looking at a SCA 150-gallon reef ready tank, which is 5 feet long, 24 inches deep, 24 inches tall. And I reached out to my local fish club, Wamas, and I found this tank. This guy was selling it. He was downsizing, and I really found a great deal. So I hopped on this tank immediately. And as you can see, I have the return pump inside the display because the sump was leaking. So it was just a mess, and the Astorina stars just multiplied by the millions. Seemed like so. It was time for a new tank. This tank came with the sump, which is a skim sump. It's my first time actually seeing the skim sump in person, and I was really impressed. Also, it came with this Reef Octopus Diablo skimmer. This thing is like way overrated, and it's a beast. I'll show it to you skimming when we set the tank up, and I'm very impressed. I think I'm gonna stick with Reef Octopus as far as skimmers. And this is a shot of the 90-gallon. It's one of the last shots. I'm glad to see it go, and I have a lot of fish because the resident like fish. I'm gonna turn it into a reef tank, but right now it's just different fish. And the Astorina stars they just took over. So the new tank will be better for the fish because it's more room as far as swimming room with the 5 feet, and it's deeper, so I could play with the aquascape a little bit. As for the fish, the tank itself, it's going to be a tank transfer basically. So all the same rockers are going to go in there, same fish. Only thing we changed was the sand. We didn't use the sand again because that was like a fine sand, and that sand didn't work for us because it got blown around a lot. And the guy I got this tank from built the stand, and the stand was well built. 2x6, which I was very impressed with because I didn't need no center brace, and it's very sturdy and heavy. So the guys have, it wasn't too heavy that they couldn't get it in, but it's very sturdy. So you're looking at the sump. This was an Aqueon Model 2, I believe, and it had a crack at the bottom and just was a disaster. So this is a look at the tank. We got it set on the stand, and just waiting to drain the 90 gallon so we could put it in place. Shout out to Quantum Reef, who helped me with the transfer. So after we kind of drained the tank, we set the rocks on the tarp so we can move the stand out, and the fish was actually placed into a 40 breeder. And this is an opportunity for me to get the hogfish up, because since we have the Astorina star problem, I can't keep the hogfish in there because he's gonna eat the harlequin shrimp. So So what you're looking at is like a quick 15-minute aquascape. Nothing like what CJ's doing with the whole weekend aquascape, but this is just something on the fly, so we get the fish back in and the residents happy. So I kind of like it, left a lot of open caves and little islands and stuff, so I could add corals or what have you later. So filling up the tank was kind of nerve-wracking because we didn't do no water tests, so we just took the guy's word, and it wasn't leaking when I went to go see it. So we're filling up the tank and it's real murky. We just threw the fish back in, and they was like, what is going on? So we have 2 sets of clowns. These maroon clowns never left the bubble tip anemone side, and the other clowns is like on the other end of the tank. So it's cool because they don't fight each other. They each stay on one side of the tank, and we have no problems. So we placed the clarifier in there to kind of clear up the water a little bit, along with running a protein skimmer and filter socks. And before I put the filter socks in, the protein skimmer was just pulling all kinds of gunk out of there. So within a couple hours, I want to say maybe hour and a half, 2 hours, it started clearing up. And this is with the skimmer pulled out. And that stuff was like, man, I mean, it didn't take nothing to tune in. It didn't take too long to break in. It was just, one of the best experiences. This tank came with like white cabinets and panels, but it didn't match our furniture, so I had to grab these contractors in here, and I tell you, these guys did an amazing job. They wrapped the tank with a natural wood paneling, along with natural wood doors, and I added this crown molding and almost like a mantle top to it, and I love it because it gives a high-end look. Also, we have the 2 side cabinets so I can hide my equipment and stuff in it. So I love how the tank came out. Shout out to my contractors for doing a great job. We're still waiting on the canopy part, so that's gonna stay white for like a week or 2, because that's an order that they had to have shipped, so it takes 2 weeks. But I'll shoot an update video before then when it comes in. So the residents love the tank. The new fish love the tank. I'm looking to add some more fish to the tank, actually, maybe another tank, and some bottom dwellers like some gobies or maybe a flame hawkfish, even though I'm not a big fan of the flame hawkfish. So after a long week of work, setting up this tank, getting it in place, I decided to drive all the way down to Lovettsville, Virginia. Lovettsville, Virginia. I like the name, Lovettsville, Virginia. I've never been before, and it was about an hour and about, I say 15 minutes away from DC, where I live at. And this is my first frag swap. It was the MDRC frag swap. They're a small local reef club, but they host this every year annually. So this was the second annual one, and I was happy to attend. So I came down here with intentions on buying a few corals. I still kind of have like a list in my head of corals that I want for my tank, and I kind of try to stick to it. But when you see like scolemias like this, and you sometimes you make impulse buys, but I stuck to my guns for the most part, and I only bought the coils that that was on my list, my wish list. So there's a lot of vendors. They had all kinds of coils, from SPS to LPS to soft coils, even inverts, microalgae that I picked up also, and some dry goods. As you saw before, guy had skimmers given away, raffles, all kinds of stuff. So I was very impressed. It felt like more like a mom and pop type of frag swap, but you did have big names there like Jason Fox, and locally big names like Kingpin Coils, online big names like Reefer Madness, and a nice up and coming reefers. So basically they just pack up in the car, come to a frag swap, and it deals everywhere. So like I said, I didn't get sucked into impulse buying, but I did get some Fruit Loops from this guy, Reefer Madness. I couldn't pass him up. I actually regret that I didn't get more Zoas from him, because his Zoas was top notch. So, and this is Kingpin Coral. I saw them online because I was looking for like a gold torch, and they didn't have it when I got there, but they had like a pink, purple octospine that I picked up, and that's in my tank, which I'm gonna do an update for on the next update for my tank. But right now I'm just going through the frag swap, and like I said, I didn't really get good shots. I don't think I did, because the blue kind of washed out the iPhone camera. But I just want to take you guys on a little journey with us, what we do down here in DC. This is Jason Fox Corals, and that should be easy. T-shirt by CJ, worn by Inappropriate Reefer. My first time meeting him, and he's such a cool cat, man. He's funny, and he's a hardcore reefer, man. This guy is serious. If he was looking for something and it was there, he was getting it.